Hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, boy. When I say I told y'all so, I told you so. Look. So, if you guys follow the Baltimore Ravens, right? After the draft, they have a good way of creating content. And how they do it is they wait, and then they'll repurpose moments in times that we wish we were there for, and then give it to us during the slow season, right? And one of the things they repurposed was the War Room. Now, if you don't know what a War Room is, for some of the new people that don't know football, it's a place where NFL teams gather when they're about to draft a player. When the draft is going on, it's called the War Room because you're pretty much setting up all your picks. You're coming together, minds are colliding to try to get the best pick or make the best move on the chessboard. You understand where I'm coming from? Within those numbers. You know what I'm saying? And amongst those graphs. You get where I'm coming from? And EDC, of course, mind you, and I always want to preface when I say this, I do not hate Eric DeCosta. I don't think he's a bad GM at all. I think he's a good GM. I just wish, at times, he would do things just a little different. And this is one of those times, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to play a snippet from the War Room, right? And then we're going to break it down. And mind you, just to let you guys understand, the argument that I'm making is that so many Raven fans be like, oh, he's just taking who was there. He didn't know he was going to get. He looked at where the board fell and thought he put the best player. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this, and then we're going to break it down. All right, so without further ado, let's get this party started. Corner. And now, this part you're not going to be hearing because they're kind of mumbling it. But he's saying, this is Harbaugh saying, corners are hanging on. I just don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up because then I'm going to be shattered into a million pieces. That's what he just said.
We're looking at it. What would you guys be offering up? We get a lot of calls, but if you're interested, I might be interested if my guy's not there. The phone rang a lot this year, more so than it has in the last couple of years. And honestly, I can honestly say that we've probably had 8 different potential trades that we could have investigated. This could be another good one for us right here. I could see him taking Guyton.
This is the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think they could. I mean, they could take Barton. They could take Barton too.
So he's saying that they're going to take Barton or Guyton. That's what he thinks.
I can see Barton or Guyton going, man. If they take Guyton, I'm gonna pick. Yeah. But if they don't take Guyton, call me back. Okay?
The Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Guyton.
Nobody's calling.
So for everyone that wanted Guyton, he did not want Guyton. He let you know, hey, if they don't pick Guyton, call me up. Call me up. Listen, or maybe it was for him to move up, maybe. Who knows? I'm thinking more he was saying if they don't pick Guyton, maybe move down some. I don't know. Listen, I'm not in their heads. Because to tell you the truth, if they didn't get Guyton, then he could have moved up to try to get him. Right? That would probably be what most people would side to. But we don't know how it would go. Because he was saying in another Wired that, these picks are similar to the ones that there was another offering that they were showing them, and there's I don't want to move back because I know who I want. They wanted the corner. They wanted the corner from beginning. That's what they were willing to move up for a defensive player. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Everyone's thinking, well, maybe if they didn't get Guyton, they would move for Guyton. No, the player that they were willing to move up for was a defensive player. Now look, Wiggins could turn out to be Revis 2.0. We do not know. I'm hoping it could be that. I'm hoping it could be one of the great corners to shut down. I mean, it'll be electrifying. But once again, just like the other episode I was showing, do not give me falsehoods. Don't pee on me and then tell me it's raining. You understand where I'm coming from? The Ravens were amply willing to move up for a defensive player. That's what this proves. That's what it proves. They knew who they wanted. They had a vision on the board. They said pretty much what they did, these 15 guys are going to be off the board. We don't got to worry about it. It's a guarantee. These 15 are going to be gone. If one of them slide, that's different. But this is pretty much 99%. These 15 guys are going to be gone. Everyone's going to favor offense. We want defense. And if they start to favor defense, that's when we'll move up and grab our guy. Listen, I want you to understand something. I'm not even mad about going up and getting a guy. I'm not. Because the draft is literally lotto balls. Pause. That's why I was so adamant, like, how stupid would we be to get rid of Lamar to go get more lotto balls, right? And say, oh, we'll hit a quarterback in the draft again. It's the first time we've really hit at quarterback. You know where I'm coming from? So that's what the draft is. It's a whole bunch of ifs. I just hope and wish at times that they... Now, look, I know a lot of y'all going to say, oh, we've taken wide receivers in the draft and blah, 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 blah. Before this came out, what did I specifically say during the offseason? I said I wanted us to get a free agent wide receiver so that we can use all of our draft capital to fully, wholeheartedly, undoubtedly rebuild the offensive line. That's what I wanted. So y'all can't be like I'm switching up. Go back and look at the tape. Nitro stays the same. 10 toes down. You understand what I'm saying? Huh? So that's what my mindset was. They specifically said we're not really a trade up or trade down team. He literally showed y'all in that video he was willing to move up to get a corner. Move up to get Wiggins. You heard even Harbaugh saying, man, if we don't get this corner, my heart's going to be broken to a million pieces. They knew who they wanted from jump. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. And then you'll have people come out and be like, no, Nitro, you don't know. You weren't there. And then the Ravens will show you exactly what I said. And then y'all be like, all you do is complain. All you do is complain. No! See, keep the same energy. I called the move. I don't want to hear, we weren't going to get no good guys. They weren't willing to, because we don't move up. They were willing to move for a defensive player. That's my problem. I'll tell you this right now. Everybody's going to say, oh, but Wiggins is going to be this, Wiggins is going to be that. I'm not saying he's not going to be. My point is, if that offensive line does not protect the most important player on this team, being Lamar Jackson, right? He gets hurt because of bad O-line play, which we've seen happen 2 years straight. What are y'all going to say? How many balls, do you expect Wiggins to intercept? Return for touchdowns for points. Because at the end of the day, that's what wins you. Whoever scores the most. Now, if you can limit them from scoring and score, then you got sweet pie. Sweet Jambalaya. You understand where I'm coming from? But that's not always the case. It's not. Jesus. That's why, bro, this is why I get on it the way I get on it, bro. Because that's my mindset. That's where my mind is going. Why are we, and I don't want to hear, that's our DNA. That's what we do. But, bro, it's called adapting. You adapt. You adapt. We'll always, listen, I get it. We're old school. We believe defense, running the ball wins championships. Okay? Okay. No problem. For the past 15 Super Bowl winners, how many of them won the Super Bowl by running the ball and just playing amazing defense? How many? I can name 2. You see where I'm coming from? Defense is important. As a Baltimore Ravens fan, it's ingrained in you that defense is important. But you have to adapt. Your important player is no longer a middle linebacker with the first name Ray, last name Lewis. Your second best player, or maybe even best player, but not leader of the team, is not a safety anymore. First name Ed, last name Reed. You don't have a guy in the middle named Haloti, last name Nada. You don't got an edge rusher who's the size of Manhattan. First name Terrell, last name Suggs. It's no longer that's where the best players on this team is. Your best player is undoubtedly Lamar Jackson, and he's the most important. And he's coming off an MVP season. He's the darn best player in the entire league. That's my point. Please do not conflate hate with facts. The Ravens have to make adjustments. Proper adjustments. Look, we're not hitting with wide receiver in the draft. We might have to go get a free agent receiver. Oh, if we do that, we don't got to worry about no receivers in the draft. We can just use it to rebuild the line, get some pass rushers. That doesn't make sense to you? Is that so beyond the pale of the mind, right? That you're like, no, that's impossible. Impossible. You can't see that? Bro. And that's my problem. Y'all be having me just like this. Oh. The Ravens be having me just like this. Oh. And then when I tell y'all the truth and it comes back, this is y'all. Oh. Oh. But what do you guys think? Are you still... it's all purple. It is what it is. Perfection is them. Or are you like, bro, yeah, the Ravens do need to evolve some. They need to evolve a little bit. I'm not saying change everything. Just change a little. A little bit. That's all. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, right over here. Haha. QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Michael, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yes, sir. I am. Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.